Today we're back with something quite special, actually, because Linkin Park have released brand new music. I don't really know how long it's been since they've released original new music that isn't like a remix or a rework, but I'm very excited because they've also announced their new singer. I'm sure this is no surprise to anybody. I'm not going to be the first to the party with this, but I'm excited nonetheless. Her name is Emily Armstrong, and she comes from a band called Dead Sarah. I don't know Dead Sarah. I don't know Emily Armstrong. And one thing I do know is Linkin Park. I think everybody does. I was never obsessed with them, but I loved their music. It's kind of like genre-defining musicians and bands that uplift the whole market together. And Linkin Park were kind of leading that race always for a very long time. So I'm looking forward to exploring this. And I will say, I in no way look at this kind of thing as a replacement of Chester. Rest in peace. He was, and I believe continues to be, a remarkable human being and a source of hope and love for a lot of people. This is a new chapter, and that's what I'm going to be looking at this as. So, let's get stuck in, shall we? The Emptiness Machine, Linkin Park. Let's see what you got.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Okay. It is usually the case that I stop the song somewhat after the first chorus because that gives you an opportunity for me to think a little bit and to explore what the general melody of the song is going to be, make some predictions. I left this for longer because obviously you had his vocal in the beginning and then we were kind of waiting for her to come in. She's good, very good. There's a couple things. One is I waited for the chorus because when she like opens up, I'm not a vocal coach, I know nothing about it, but when she opens up, she's got a lot of that rasp and emotion and almost like vocal distortion that I am so familiar with on older Linkin Park tracks, a little bit like Chester used to do, but it definitely sounds like something brand new. It's weird. There's so much about what they do that makes me think of other bands that I've explored and listened to in the last, I don't know, 2-3 years. And it's easy to forget that a lot of those bands found inspiration from Linkin Park, and actually that's where it came from. So now it's this full cycle of the masters doing what they have always done, contributing what they have always contributed to the market. I don't think their influence will ever truly go away, but this feels like a brand new chapter, and it's exciting. I love the punk beat in this. It's pretty cool. It's just consistent. It's solid, whether it's a sample, whether it's the live drum sound. It just feels good. And definitely a very, very, very strong vocal. little bit of a Lizzie in there. I like it.
I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part. Then you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm open, so fucking naive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Man, that is that's unexpectedly good. As I mentioned earlier, I was never. I had a lot of friends who kind of lived and breathed Linkin Park, and I loved their music, and it was massively influential to me. But it wasn't something. They weren't, my favorite go-to band. I just loved what they did, and so I feel like I can look at this through a more objective lens, and there's going to be a lot of people, I'm sure, who are doing the absolute silly thing of making comparisons and being very judgmental, and I think that's incredibly unfair. And if this band has given you anything, you owe it to them to provide them with the same enthusiasm and support that you did when you first discovered them. And I hope that happens, because I'm very much looking forward to it. And now I can't wait to hear what she does with the Chester songs, because they're going to have to play a bunch of those when they go on tour. I say have to, they don't have to do anything. I assume they would. And it'd be very interesting with the amounts of vocal tracks to see if they could line her up with some of his vocals. And I just think that would be a really emotional, beautiful thing to see. Never seen them live, but I will. And I wish them all the best.